Welcome back. As you can see, it's garden by the barn. You see me here, I'm at one of the box stores picking up some black cow and some weed barrier. I'm getting ready to do some planting here. You see me coming in the gate. Here's some of the soil that I bought some potting soil. Bought 2 bags of these. I got these from Walmart. I didn't get these from Lowe's. Now, you see here, tires. Like, what is he gonna do with these tires? Well, I thought I might use them as containers. They were just laying around. I said, why not? Use what you got. I was gonna put them over here at the barn, right in front of the barn. But as you're gonna see as the video progresses, I'll change my mind. And I'm gonna move them over there on the other side of the garden by the gate. But yeah, why not use these? Right here I have my potted soil and my black cow. I'm gonna amend my soil and the weed barrier fabric that you saw me with. I'm gonna put those inside of the tires, and I'm gonna plant the those tomato plants you see right there. I'm gonna plant some of those. I may not get all of them, but I'm gonna plant a few of them in there. Just because I have so many. And these right here, these are the Cherokee Purple that I grew from seed. I think I showed you on my previous video. Yeah. So yeah, here's where I moved the tires to. I moved them over here on the right side of the garden. And here I am getting them all, putting the weed fabric down inside the tires. I already moved them over there. Now I'm putting some soil in there. You may be able to see me pouring the soil in each one. I think I'm doing one at a time. So I tried to not to bore you so much. So I think I speeded up the video. I got it like going a little fast, so you won't get bored so quick. But yeah, why not? So see, I have the weed fabric there, and I'm gonna cut it out, not to fit perfectly, just something to put inside of the tires, so that the weeds and the grass won't grow up in the inside of the tire. And also, there's some slots inside of the tires, the rims. You know, I use some of it for water drainage, but this fabric should cover up some of them, cover them up. But yeah, I appreciate all the subscribers and the views I got on my last video, which was my first video, Garden by the Barn. I hope that you enjoy this video just as much as you enjoyed that one. I thank you once again for viewing them. And I ask you, if you like what you're seeing, you like some of this content that I'm putting out, would you like the video, subscribe, and even drop a comment? So yeah, you see me right here, I'm cutting out the weed fabric to put inside of the tires. I think I'm gonna plant maybe 3. Sometimes they say that, you know, the tomatoes need room, but you know, I know you could put 2 in one container, but I'm gonna try 3, see what they do. And they're either gonna grow and bear fruit, or they're not. We shall see. You got to step outside the box sometimes. You got to just try it. And if it fails, then you know not to do it no more. But you got to try it to see if it's going to work. So yeah, you see me right here putting the soil in all of the tires. I had 4 tires when I had them over there displayed in front of the barn, but I decided to just use 4 of them. I decided to just use 3 of them and not 4. I may still use the last remaining tire sometime or another, but I'm just gonna use 3 right now. So what you're seeing is I think what you're seeing is I'm amending the soil. Maybe I'm putting some blood meal and some bone meal and some garden lime inside of the mixing with the soil. And you see me also putting some black cow in there. So that's normally what I always amend my soil with. The potting soil that's already has a little bit of fertilizer from it. But I always add the bone meal and the blood meal. You know, all 3 of these, the bone meal, the blood meal, and the garden lime, they are long-acting fertilizer. They will come and add to your plant as it progresses. They're slow reacting. They're not gonna react right away. As the plant grows and progresses, then the bone meal, and the blood meal, and the garden lime will begin to feed the plant as it needs, as it grows. As you can see behind the fence, the trees back there, they're blowing pretty good. It feels pretty good out here. You may see me always looking off sometimes because I think my neighbor is having like a get together and I can hear them talking. And so in the backyard, it just seems like they're closer than what they really are. But they're not, so that's why I keep looking, because it keeps catching my ear. Yep. So yeah, thank you once again for viewing the video. I hope to be coming up with some more content as we progress, and you know, it's going to be about gardening. I have other videos that I haven't edited yet, and they would be earlier videos that I recorded before I even started my spring garden. So maybe I'll be putting those up as I progress, as this growing season progresses. So yeah, this is just my second video, so I'm just, you know, I'm just proud to be able to put up any video and, you know, and have someone to view it. So I appreciate y'all. This is, once again, this is Garden by the Barn. I'm trying to think of a name for my viewers. I see, you know, a lot of channels have little nicknames or names for their viewers. I thought of one name would be the Garden Crew. Y'all give me a comment, drop something in the comments and tell me what y'all think about that. The Gardening Crew. You guys will be my gardening crew. And so when I come on, when I post a video, you come along with me because you are the garden crew. Well, one thing I can say about gardening, and as you can see me here, gardening is not easy work. Gardening is hard work. A lot of sweat. A lot of sometimes even tears. But at the end of the day, and then at the end of this harvest, when the harvest time comes, it'll be well worth it. So if anybody out there is thinking about, you know, you want to start a garden, you don't have to start out with a big garden. I didn't start out like this right here. I've been gardening for, I think, 3 years now. Maybe this is my 4th season, I believe. And I started out, before I even moved to this property where I live at now, I lived in an apartment, a townhouse, when I started. And I started with containers. So I had some containers on my front porch. I think I had maybe 6 or 7 containers, and I started out growing everything from seed. I grew some bell peppers, I grew some cucumbers, I grew some tomatoes. Now, did I do as well as I wanted to? No, but it was just a start. So here you see me, I think I'm planting the cherry keeper. Previously, I was getting the soil and all the amendments right, getting everything prepared, tires and the weed fabric barrier. Now you see me here, I'm planting the Cherokee tomatoes. I think I'm planting like 3 in each tire. There's 3 tires, so I'm putting 3 in each. And by the way, these are the Cherokee tomatoes that you saw when the video first came on. They was over there on the other side of the barn, sitting on top of the tire. And I grew these Cherokee tomatoes from seed. I think I have about 40 plants in these grow trays. And even after I planted these, I only planted 9, 3 in each tire, and I still have a bunch left. I guess maybe I might do some succession planting, as time progresses. As these tomatoes that I already have planted, when they start bearing fruit or whatnot, I think they're only indeterminate tomatoes, and I think that they're gonna only just fruit one time, and then that's gonna be it. So my tomato season, as soon as they all of them fruit, it'll be over unless I succession plant, which is planting more and spacing them out, and that's what I'm probably gonna do with the rest of these Cherokee tomatoes. So yeah, some of these I just went through the seed tray and I pulled out the strongest and the strongest looking one and the biggest one, the most one that looks the best out of each cell. There was probably about 2 or 3 in each cell. And the ones the little flimsy ones, the little fragile ones, I threw those into the compost bin. Yeah. Once again, I appreciate y'all watching, and I thank you. Don't forget to click on the like, the comment, and subscribe button so that y'all will be notified every time I post a new video. And don't forget to hit that bell. That will be your notification that Garden by the Barn has posted a new video. As you can see here, this is the finished results of the Cherokee tomatoes planted in the tires. Yeah, you see 3 in each. You see the garden fabric sticking out from them, but it's down in there up under the soil. This is the finished result. Over here you see me, I'm getting this container ready for planting some more cucumbers. In my first video, I think I showed you on the garden tour, the 2024 spring garden tour, I showed you some cucumbers that I already have planted in a container. Well, this is another container that I'm going to plant some cucumbers. This is sort of like I'm succession planting because I planted those before, and they'll probably be about, I would say, maybe 3 weeks to a month apart. So when those that I've already planted, when they begin to fruit and they get to the end of their fruiting season, these right here will be starting to fruit or already starting to fruit. So I have a continuous, a harvest of cucumbers all growing season long, hopefully. So yeah, right here I'm doing the same thing. I'm amending the soil, putting blood meal, bone meal in my garden line, in the soil, just as I do when I prepare the soil for either my raised bed or my containers. One thing about being around a garden, you can have a bunch of bugs flying around. You can find yourself always swatting at something. Because something always is around. But those are flying insects, those are the pollinators, so we need those. So we can't kill all of those. But if one come next to me as like a bee trying to sting me, he's going down. He's going down like fresh. This here is the container that I had the carrots in. As you see, I had the carrots on that side, and I moved and I pulled all the carrots up. Just as I stated in my previous video, I said I was going to pull them up, and I showed you when I pulled some of them up. I went ahead and cleaned this container. I pulled all the carrots up. And because I knew I had plans on putting something else in there. And this is the result here. Me getting ready to plant some. I'm planting some more market more, and some more straight egg cucumbers in this container. What I will have to do is I'm gonna have to build a trellis for them to go up on over here. So when I build that, do that trellis build, I'm gonna post a video about me doing that, probably like a tutorial or something showing how I done it, so that these cucumbers will have something to trellis on, so they won't be all over the ground. They'll be going up the trellis, just as I had in my other container, and I think I showed you that in the last video. So here I am. I've already amended the soil. I'm making my holes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make 6 spaces for the cucumbers, but each space is going to have 2 plants in it, because in the growing trays, these cucumbers, I grew all of these from seed, and I think I dropped 2 seeds in each tray. And so each one of them germinated 2 plants. And so instead of me thinning them out, I put them all, left them all together, and I'm going to drop them in this bin together, as you see here. I'm dropping both plants in, so it'll be 2 plants in each hole, which is going to make 12 plants. And you can see also that I speeded up the video once again too. So I won't bore you, but I'm pretty sure you've seen someone plant cucumbers before. But yeah, these cucumbers I grew from seed. A lot of my plants I grew from seed, and some of them I bought. But these cucumbers I grew from seed because, and here you have it. You have the finished result of what you just saw me doing. This is the finished result. I got 3, which would be 6 straight egg cucumbers, and I got 6 market more. There are 2 in each hole, so that will make 12 all together. This is the finished result here, as you can see. Now here, as you see, I'm getting ready to plant some okra. Now these okras here I planted, and I grew from seed. I grew some that I had seeds left, that I saved the seeds from okras that I grew last year in my last year's garden, and I planted them in the seed trays. I planted a bunch of them, but only 3 germinated. And so there are 3 that I'm going to plant here in the garden of the ones that I saved seed, but the rest of them are the Louisiana green velvet okras. And as you see me here, I'm planting them. I've already amended the soil, and now I'm planting the okra. As you can see, I got my little gardening stool. It's just a little stool I like to sit on. I'm getting older now. I can't be bending over and stooping down, so I have to sit down. These okra, one thing about okra, I love okra. And see here, you see me looking away again. I'm always hearing these noises because I don't know, it's the echo or something. It makes it sound like it's so close. And I'm thinking, somebody in the front yard and somebody calling me. So that's why you see me looking around. But these okras, I think they basically, one of them is the Clemson spineless. Those are the seeds that I saved from last year. And then the Louisiana green velvet. Those are, I think all of them are like the same. As you can see here, this is the result of me planting my okras. I grew all of these from seed. And as you see, just as I had the cucumbers, many of these have 2 plants in each cell, in growing cell that I grew from seed, so I didn't thin them out. I dropped them right in the hole together. So some holes have 2 plants and some have 1. Well, guess what? They're gonna grow together, and I will have more okra. So these are the, and here is a bonus video, if you will. These are some okra, some onions that I picked this morning. My wife needed some onions for the Sunday's dinner, so I went and pulled a few out of the garden. And here's the onions here. They went well with what we ate. And here's some footage of some collard greens that I grew from the fall. And here's the result. This is what you can get when you grow your own groceries in your backyard. I want to appreciate and thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.